Lori was so kind to share that I am indeed from New Jersey. And there are two things that I missed that she mentioned, the pizza and the ocean. However, there's actually a third thing that I really miss. And this is where you can help me tonight. What I really miss about living in New Jersey, now having lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma almost 20 years, I miss the rude people. I miss that. So what I'd love for you to do for me tonight is be rude to me. Seriously. I want you at any point during this program, you feel strongly about a point I'm making, whether it be that you concur that indeed the concept of technique or the thought that I am sharing with you has worked for you. You have personally engaged in using this concept in making your presentations more powerful. I want you to interrupt me, stop me, jump up, and just, I know who it's going to be. I know. Thank you very much. What's your name? You're my man, Gene. All right. Interrupt me. If I'm making a point that you feel is absolutely dichotomously opposite to what you have ever read, believed, or experienced, I want you to argue with me. I like confrontation. So please, you will find, as we go through this next hour, that I'm going to be sharing a lot about the behavioral characteristics of adult learners. And the first one is just as I shared with you, that engagement with your audience, interaction with them, is vital to ensuring that you have a long-lasting and memorable presentation. The second thing with that in mind is that your propensity or willingness to implement a strategy, technique, or concept that I may share with you tonight goes up tremendously if someone in the room who's a peer concurs, yes, I've done that, here's where we've done it, well, here's why it worked, and here's why I'm still doing it. So you will be much more willing to take the concept back and implement it, rather than me just being the edutainment for tonight and saying, okay, do number 13, on during this concept or in this problem, or if we're trying to translate this type of information, okay? So I really urge your engagement tonight. Co-facilitate. So I encourage you to be rude. So very open meeting tonight. The first technique that I want you to walk away with tonight is what you saw when you walked in. I know this audience. I have taken time, this is my third time now to come out and actually present this program to Boeing. It's been well received by so many of you before. I've even got Paul here who's seen it before and has come again because he really liked the program. But I do want you to understand that you've got to find ways, particularly with so much technical information to translate, that is oftentimes security-related, safety-related, that you've got to be looking for innovative ways to capture attention, keep attention, and increase long-term memory of the concepts that you share. What you saw tonight was I set the tone. I know this audience, and I know this time slot. I am the single barrier between you and the bar. This is a rough gig. So I know it's got to rock, and I know that you've got to walk out of here saying, you know what, that was worth sitting down after that phenomenal meal, add the carb digestion to that, the barrier to the martini, okay, the barrier to the beer. So the fact that I started off tonight with loud music, oftentimes geared towards your generation, it was geared towards boomers and Xers, okay? We dimmed the lights. We had very simple slides going. That is the end of my PowerPoint presentation. You saw it. That's it. Okay, that was it. The entire program